Right. So as the fourth part of our programming lesson, right, we'll be starting the pseudocodes today. Okay, so write down the topic, Lamai, pseudocodes. Pseudocodes. Write down the topic, pseudocode. To whom did I told to send the notes to the group? Was it Matisha? Who is it? Hiromi? Hiromi neither. Yes. Hiromi. Where's the note? Hmm? Where's my note?
I'll send it today, sir.
Yes, you must send it today. Not just Hiromi. Others also. Right? I told you last week, the week before last week, that I will be checking all the notes today. Right? So before the end of today, you have time till 12 midnight. You have time till 12 midnight to complete your note and send it to me. Notes check I need to see the programming not completed. Right? If it is not completed, take the note from the others, go through the recordings, right? Somehow you have to complete it, right? So let's get to the pseudocodes. So what is this pseudocodes? Pseudocodes means fake codes, right? Pseudocodes means fake codes. They are fake, which means you cannot run these pseudocodes, these codes in your computer, right? We just write them, we just write them in our writing books, right? Yes. Why Sunishka? All good neither? You asked that question from me. Yes, Hari. Okay, okay. Hari, okay? Right. So, I forgot that. Right, pseudocodes, right? So, pseudocodes are basically fake codes today, right? So, fake codes in the sense we cannot execute them in our computer. We just write them. Pseudo right? So which means they are not actual programming languages, they are not actual codes, they are just some fake codes boru right? Okay, so why are we writing these pseudocodes then? If they are fake, what is the point of writing them? It is like this, Pute. Now the flow chart and the pseudocode, both are algorithms. Flow chart and the pseudocode, both are algorithm, right? They are, what is an algorithm? Algorithm is a step-by-step method that we use to solve a problem. And there are two ways to represent an algorithm. What are the two ways? Graphically, by drawing, graphically by using flowchart, and in writing, which is called pseudocode. So this is the second method. This is the second way of representing an algorithm by writing it. Right? So the flowchart is actually given to the programmers. The flowchart is actually given to the client. When you draw the flow chart, or when you get the problem, right, you create an algorithm for the problem. Then you represent that algorithm, right? The programmers, they represent the algorithm in the flow chart, right? To a flow chart, and they present the flow chart to the client. Client dependent on a user. The client doesn't understand programming, right? So client lazy in the shapes and you input this data, then that data goes to here, they will be processed. Right? We are explaining the flow chart to the client, right? So the easiest way to explain the solution to the client is by using a flow chart. But programmers are not little babies. Programmers again, right? They are professions, right? They are professionals in programming, they are experts. So for the programmers, flowchart programmers programming language. So we need to give the code to the programmers in a more familiar way to them, right? So programmers are familiar programming languages. Programming language code. And then we give it to the programmer. Programmer, by looking at it, he just create the actual program by using his programming language. For example, let's say Aksha is Java, Nadinti knows Python. Aksha knows Java and Nadinti knows Python, right? So I want both of them to create the same program in their own programming languages. So the best method is that give them both a pseudocode, right? Write the entire program in pseudocodes, Vyajaketa, Boruketa, and then give to both of them, right? Pseudocodes anyone can understand. Anyone says not the client, program. Any programmer can understand the pseudocode, right? So I'm giving the pseudocode to both of them, and both of them by looking at it, simple. I understand this. They will create the program by using their own programming language. Aksha by using Java, Naditi by using Python, right? So that is the purpose of using pseudocodes. When we create the program by using pseudocodes, we keep it in our documents. You know why? Let's say our program was created by a Java programmer. He's not going to create a pseudocode for the program. He's not going to create a pseudocode. He's going to straightforward create the Java program. Okay, Java program. So after like few months, that programmer, missing, Managata una. Programmer we can't reach him. On a programmer we can't find the program. So we want to convert this program into Python. Now those who understand Python might not know Java. Those who understand Java might not know how to convert that into Python. Now we need to find someone who knows both Java and Python, right? So it's very difficult. The best way is to have the program, to create the program by using pseudocodes first. Program make a solution, right? This problem make algorithm, write that in pseudocodes and save it somewhere. So that in any time, any programmer can read it, understand it, and convert it into his own programming language. Got it? Right? Pseudocodes. So in pseudocodes, write down under pseudocodes. Pseudocodes are fake codes. Pseudocodes are fake codes. Pseudocodes Pseudocodes are fake codes. Pseudocodes are fake codes which represent which is used to represent Aksha which is used to represent the answer, which is used to represent an algorithm an algorithm in a textual format. Okay, underline karagana. Represent an algorithm in a textual format. Underline that. Represent an algorithm in the textual format. Underline that. Full stop and then write. Pseudocodes are independent. Pseudocodes are independent. Pseudocodes are independent of programming languages. Pseudocodes are independent of programming languages. Pseudocodes are independent of programming languages, which means that they do not fall under any programming language. Which means that they do not fall under any programming language. Right? Okay. Then today, leave, rule, and write. These are it. Let's see. Before we write that part, let's see what are the different words that we use in pseudocode. Right? Pseudocode කියන්නේ බොරු කේත කියලා, ව්‍යාජ කේත කියලා. You can't use whatever the fake word you want. Right? There are set of words that we are supposed to use. යනවාද ඉතින් අසංජුත? අපි ඕන ඕන පච කෙලින්න බෑ පුතේ. There are certain words that we must follow. Right? So different parts of the flow chart, they are represented by different words in pseudocodes. For example, today, right? Just start. අපේ pseudocode එකේ තියෙන start කියලා, right? For start, we use begin. අර මේව ටියුට් එකේ තියෙනවා, but that's fine. That's fine. It is sort of like a summary of this entire lesson, right? The programming lesson. Most important content is in your writing book, right? So start for the instead of start today, we use begin in pseudocodes, right? Don't write. I'll give time for you to copy this, right? Hiromi, මං කියලා තියෙනවා. Go video. ලියන්න මේවා, right? Then for today, for the input, right? For the input, we can use input, read, get, right? ඔන්න වචන use කරන්න පුළුවන්. For process, for the process today, we have some words like calculate, හරිද? Formulate, ඒ වගේ වචන ටිකක් තියෙනවා, but we are not going to give any of that when you are writing the pseudocode. When you are writing the pseudocode today, if you have anything inside a process box, write it exactly like it. ඉතින් process box එකක් ඇතුලේ formula එකක් තියෙනවා කියලා, speed equals distance divided by time. Just write it exactly like that. ඒ විදිහටම ලියන්න. Right? Do not put any other words for the process part. Calculate අරගෙන මුකුත් ඕනේ නැහැ. Right? මේ ඕන නම් දාගන්න පුළුවන් calculate අරගෙන මේක, but I'm not going to put anything for that. Right? Then output. For the output, we can put again output, display, print, show, right? And for the conditions, now in the flowcharts we have condition boxes. නේද පුතේ? Condition box අර if කියලා දැම්මේ. From one side data flows to the data might flow from the yes side, data might flow from the no side. නේද පුතේ? From a condition box, there are two different ways for the data to flow, right? So for the condition, to be specific, for selection, become selection. For selections today, these are the words that we are using. For the selection, if, then, else, and if, else if, right? These are the words that we are using for the selection. And for the conditions, right? Or repetitions. For the repetitions, what today? We have while and while. Repeat until. For and for, right? So these are the words that we are using for these shapes of our flowchart. හරිද? අපේ flowchart එකේ පුතේ මෙන්න මේ shapes තියෙනවානේ. Right? Selections, repetitions and all. So ඒවා represent කරන්න in pseudocodes we are using these words, right? So copy these words. These are also there in your tutes, huh? These are also there in your tutes. If there's a new student who has joined recently and didn't get the tute, let me know. Nitya, Senethma, Dishan, and Matisha. But till nitara inform kare video on karan very recent nega. Others I will have to send you to the waiting room. I'll give you guys 5 minutes to sort whatever the problem you have and inform me if you have any viable reasons. Divishan power cut. Okay. What about Nitya?
So what is the word that after the NY?
And while repeat until 4 and 4. Right? And at the end, Pute, at the end එකට මොකක්ද අපි දාන්නේ? What is the pseudocode for end? එන මොනවද ළමයි? End. End එන්න තමයි. Right? Only for the start we put begin. But for the end we just have to put end. Right? Done? හරිද පුතේ? සංජුත done? Shall I erase this?
Yes, sir.
Right. Okay. Now let's get to the pseudocodes. What is the first question? What is the first flowchart question we have done? Go to that question. මම එදා ඒ කාලෙම කිව්වා leave space for the pseudocode කියලා. නේද? Right. Now go to the first question. What is the first question, Pute? Gagini, what is the first question, Dua? Oh, Gagini. Naditi, tell me what is the first question?
Yeah, I wasn't in the meeting since I was facing a power cut.
Come again?
Yeah, I wasn't in the meeting since I was facing a power cut.
You mean for the first lesson? I'm asking what is the first flowchart question? What is the first flowchart question? Answer, Gagini, video. Add two numbers together, right, Sunish? Okay. So, Lamai, let's add two numbers together, right? I will draw the flowchart also, right, just so that you can understand. So, on the start, then input N1, N2, and then process. Let's take total equals N1 plus N2, right? Total is the word we have used, neither. Total the either. Use whatever the word you have used. හරිද? ඔයාලා ගත්ත වචන තමයි ඔයාලා use කරන්න ඕන. Right? Then output total. Right? And end. So this is our flow chart. This is our flow chart. Let's write the pseudocode for this. Tamai. Converting a flow chart which is in the sequential structure to the pseudocodes is actually quite easy because you just have to write the same thing. Start means begin. And then put in flowchart, as you can see, everything comes inside start and end. Neither. Everything comes between start and end. So you can see that in the flowchart, but you can't see that when you write it. So we need to show that in writing also. In writing also, we need to show that these parts come within these parts. How to do that? Right? In the beginning today, leave some space, and at the end of the end part, start writing your code. Input n1, n2 total equals n1 plus n2 output total and n. See, isn't that easy? Right? Start can begin. Input n1 n2 same thing. Total equal n1 plus n2. Right? It's also the same thing. Output total. Right? Very easy. Right. Now copy this one. And Nadidi, tell me, Sunishka, tell me what is the second question we have done? Second question.
Speed of a vehicle.
Okay.
Speed of a vehicle.
Third one.
Calculate the area of a rectangle.
Fourth one.
Sir, I didn't wrote the question, but I have wrote the flowchart.
Yes. What is the flowchart indicates?
Input length, area length into breadth, 6.
Length into breadth into 6.
Area of a cube.
Area of a cube, right? Hurry. Up to the fourth question. Up to the fourth question. Write the pseudo codes for all the sequential type questions. Up to the fourth one. Fourth one is the area of a cube. Yes. Do up to that one. Current following hataram. Write the pseudo codes. Very easy. Right? Very easy. What is the second question? Speed of vehicle, right?
Yes, sir.
Begin. Input. Distance. Time. Speed equals distance divided by time. Output. Speed. Right. Lama, if you want to display a word, some sentence with the output, right? Then you can say output within inverted commas. Speed is close the inverted commas. Then a normal comma. Speed. The normal comma is used to separate the two inputs. So the two outputs, right? Input output දෙකම separate කරන්න අපි normal comma එක තමයි දාන්නේ. බලන්න. Speed is කියන word එකත් එක්ක speed එක actual speed the calculated speed will be displayed, right? If this is in your flow chart, do it. If flow chart එක තියෙනවනේ විතර ලියන්න නැත්නම් flow chart එක එකක් pseudo code එක එකක් වෙයි. Don't do that. Done Gagani? Third one and fourth one also?
Still doing.
Do it, do it. Answer. Answer.
Yes, sir.
Why the video is off?
Sorry. So I have
Why
a
the video is off?
connection error.
You have that cover thing, right? Okay. Hiromi, what is the third question? Third one? Go quickly. What is the third question?
Calculate the area of a triangle, rectangle.
Calculate the area of a rectangle. So what are the inputs that we need today?
Length, comma, breadth.
Length, comma, breadth. Then area equals
Breadth.
length into ගාම star එක දාන්නේ අපි x එක දාන්නේ multiply කරන, that is in maths, this is IT. Length into breadth, output. What is output today? Area. Right? Aksha, class එකේ right. Then the fourth one is calculate the area of a cube, right? In a cube today, we have all the sides are equal in the cube. There are 6 sides, 6 surfaces, right? 6 faces for the cube which are equal, right? And in each side, the length and the breadth both are the same, right? Arane, they're cube back in. Then do we need length and breadth and height and width and everything? We just need one, right? Ekai owner. Let's take length. Length. Right. On a length, we have input. Then area is equals length into 6, right? And output area. If you want, you can output this with a message, right? Within inverted commas, the area of the cube is, close the inverted commas, then put a normal comma, area.
Can we put a equal sign instead of comma?
No. ඒව දාන්න බෑ. equal දැම්මොත් පුතේ computer එක බලනවා, right? ඒ කියන්නේ සුනිෂ්ක මෙහෙමනේ. Area is equal area මෙහෙමද? Invert commas here like this.
Yes, teacher.
Right? No, we can't. You know why? Then computer will display area is part, and then computer will try to compare compare this with this one, and පුතේ බලන්න area is කියන වචනෙත් එක්ක area එකට එන value එක can we compare it? No. Then the computer will give you a syntax error or runtime error even. Right? ඒ දෙක වෙනම පෙන්නන්න ඕනේ ඉතින් අපි comma දාන්න. Right? In Python we put plus. හරිද? plus දාන Python වලදී පුතේ. Right? ඒ වගේ දෙයක් කරන්න පුළුවන්. equal දාන්නේ අපි මෙතන. Right? Anyway, this is Pseudo code නේ. මේවා actual codes නෙමෙයි. හින්දා ඉතින් මොකක්ද දැම්මත් ප්‍රශ්නයක් නැහැ. But don't put the equal now. Come on. Right? Okay. Then let's get to the fifth one. What is the fifth question? Tell me the fifth question. Sanjita, fifth question.
Excuse me, sir. I haven't written that fifth question. But flowchart I have.
ප්‍රශ්නේ ලියලා නැහැ, උත්තරේ තියෙනවා. ප්‍රශ්නේ, you must write the question now. You have time till tonight, midnight. Everyone have time till midnight. Right? Daksha. Okay, now tell me, Sanjita, what is the largest number out of 2 numbers, right? Okay. So the largest number out of 2 numbers. Let's input 2 numbers. Input. What are the variable names you have used? Number 1, number 2, number 1, number 2, n1 and 2. n1 and 2. Are input n1 comma n2, right? If n1 greater than n2 largest ne, අපි ගමු පාරට years. If it is years පුතේ, display n1. No, display n2, right? And then bring both of them together here, right? And n. So this is your flow chart. Now let me show you how it is done by using pseudo. Start again as usual, begin. Start camera begin, right? Then here input n1 n2, that is the same, right? It's same input n1 comma n2. ඊට පස්සේ පුතේ if selection එකක් නෙමෙයි selection එකක්. How did I say it's a selection? Because from both direction they come to the end. එහෙනම් ඒක selection එකක් නේද පුතේ? දෙපැත්තෙම end එකට නම් එන්නේ, it's a selection. If from one side it goes up, then it's a repetition, right? Okay. So if n1 greater than n2, year side එකට අපි යන්න ඕන මුලින්. You must go to the year side first, right? And for the year side පුතේ මේ years එකට අපි දාන්නේ මොකද්ද? Then කියලා. No එකට අපි දාන්නේ else කියලා. Years is what? Then. No is what? Else, right? Yes. එහෙමනම් then මොකද්ද වෙන්න ඕන පුතේ? Then display n1. Now display n1 should come inside the if statement. දැක්කද පුතේ? if condition එක ඇතුලේ ආවේ. ඇයි? ඉතින් බලන්න මේ selection එක ඇතුලේනේ ආතින්නේ. මෙතනින් තමයි selection එක ඉවර වෙන්නේ. ඉවරෙච්ච ගමන් කෙනෙම end එක දෙන්නේ. හරිද? දැක්කද? selection එක ඉවර වෙන්නේ මෙතන. ඒ කියන්නේ මේ දෙන්නම selection එක ඇතුලේ. right? මෙයා display n1 is inside years part. එහෙනම් දෙන්න එක ඇතුලේ ආදාන්නේ. If n1 greater than n2, then එහෙමනම් inside that put n display n1. ඊළඟට එයා ඉවරයිනේ. right, that is done. Okay? Now go to the other side. මේ දෙන්න join වුණා කියන්නේ that side is over. Right, Madisha? Both of them are joined here, which means the selection area is over. Here side එක හරි පැත්ත ඉවරයි. Then go to the no side. No කියන්නේ මොකද්ද මම කිව්වා? else. හරිද? else උනොත් මොකද වෙන්නේ? display n2. එහෙනම් else එක ඇතුළේ දාන්න තේ. හරිද? display n2. Right? Fine. Now your side is over, no side is over, your selection is over, right? How to mark the end of a selection? Here you can see that your selection is over. ඒක මෙතන පේනවා පුතේ. අයි දෙන්නම සම්බන්ධ වෙලානේ තියෙන්නේ. Right? You can see that in here. But can you see that in here? No, you have to show that. You have to write it and show it. කොහොමද පුතේ? Selection එක, wherever the selection is over, put end if. මෙන්න මේක කෙලින් දාන්න. End if. Begin එක කෙලින් නෙමෙයි, if එකයි else එකයි කෙලින්. Right? In align with if and else only, not in align with the begin. Begin එක කෙලින් එන්නේ end එක විතරයි. If එකේ this is the statement. හරිද? ඒක yes side එක වෙන්න. මෙන්න ඒක no side එක. And here the if statement is over. End if. If you open a if statement, you must end it with end if. අනිවාර්යෙන් if දැම්මොත් පුතේ end if දාන්න ඕන. Understood? ඒක ඉවරයක් කරන්න ඕන. Right. So end if ඉවරයිනේ. ඊළඟ මොකක්ද තියෙන්නේ? End. Right. Understood? Any questions? තේරෙනවද පුතේ? සෙනෙත්ම understood පුතේ? ගගනි? නෑ කියන්නේ? අදිදි? No. Right. ඔන්න බලන්න පුතේ. අනිත් අය copy කරගන්න. Right? අදිදි, look at this. So start is begin. ඒක හරිනේ. That part is okay, right? මොකද පුතේ? Start means begin. Then input n1 n2 කියන එක තමයි මේ input n1 n2. ඒක all the same, right? ඒක එහෙමම තමයි. Okay? Then පුතේ, here now we are coming to the selection. If selection එකට එනවා. Selection වලදී, right? We have to put the if. අපි දානවා selection එකක් දාන්න කලින් if කියලා. then after putting if only අපි මේ condition එක දාන්න. අපි මේ තියෙන විදියම තමයි. හරිද නැද්දි? මේකම තමයි. එකම දේ මොකද්ද? අපි මුලින් යන්නේ yes side එකට. හරිද? You have to write the yes side first and then the no side. Okay? So if n1 greater than n2, if n1 greater than n2, yes, let's go to the yes side first. එහෙනම් දාන්න පුතේ මෙතනින් then කියලා. then කියන්නේ එහෙම නම් කියන එකනේ. which means yes කියන එකනේ. නේද? condition එක satisfy නම්. if the condition is true then එහෙම නම් then yes නම් මොකක්ද වෙනවද පුතේ? display n1. හරි. එයා ඉවරයිනේ. ඔව්. මේ දෙන්න join වුණා කියන්නේ yes side එකයි no side එකයි මෙතන join වෙලා නෙමෙයි. ඒ කියන්නේ yes side එක එතනින් ඉවරයි. right? දෙන්න join වුණා කියන්නේ එතනින් ඒ පැත්ත ඉවරයි. right? then go to the other side. no. no කියන්නේ කවුද පුතේ? නෑ. else. එහෙම නැත්නම්. got the meaning? else means right? එහෙම නැත්නම් no කියන එක. right? then go to the no පුතේ. right? from the no display what? n2. always naditi yes එකයි no එකයි අපි දැන් දානවනේ yes එක දානවා then කියලා no එක දානවා else කියලා right we have to write the selection yes side whatever the instruction that need to be executed in the yes side or whatever the instruction that need to be executed in the no side we have to put them inside that එලිම දානවනේ ඒක ඇතුලේ මේ කෙලින් දාන්න බෑ වෙනවද මේ තියෙන condition එක yes side එක yes side එක ඇතුලේ මොකද්ද display n1 එහෙනම් පන්නලා තමයි දාන්න you have to keep a space here to show that display n1 comes under then අර display n1 comes under then කියන්නේ yes නේ ඊළඟට else display n2 comes under that no එක යටතනේ ඔන්න else එක යටතේ right to show that it comes within this you have to leave a space is that clear and where the both conditions are over put ending endif 10ක් ආවත් පුතේ endif 10ම දාන්න ඕන endif ඒවත් අපි කරමු දැන් do you want to write display n1 aligned to n1 display n1 aligned to n1 මොකද මේකට aligned you mean display n1 aligned to this one නෑ එහෙම නෑ right හැබැයි if එක කෙලින් දාන්න බෑ පොඩි ඩක් තියන්න leave some small space right give a small gap here that's all you don't have to align it with n1 හරිද but it is best if you can keep the area of if අනිවාර්යෙන් if එකේ area එක පන්නන්න if එක කෙලින් මුකුත් දාන්න බෑ Kapish copy this what is the next selection what is the next selection yes Dishan within today I understand you are new to the class I have given you the recordings also neda Dishan
Sorry, sir.
you got the recordings from me neda
No, sir. I came.
today
No, I didn't get absent.
you didn't get absent anna honda lammi right Sarusha Dishan neda Dishan
Yes, sir. Karusha Lisan.
that is the case I know you Sarusha you have put the name as Dishan I was trying to this new kid hari onna lamai Sarusha's note is complete right now Sarusha will receive a lot of messages tonight Hari. So what is the next question Nadidi what is the next question do smallest number out of two numbers do it input the two numbers and find which one is smallest
No, sir. Select the largest number out of two.
I think ekane api me kare
Oh.
after this
Yes, sir. Smallest number.
Smallest number. Right. So do that one. Ek pseudo code එක ලියන්න. Next to the flow chart. Next to that question's flow chart. Huh? Done. Within it, display the smallest number. What is the next one?
Find whether a student has passed or failed an exam based on the marks of the student. Pass equal 50.
50. Right. So pass mark is 50. You can do it. What is the input that you need today? Marks. Yes. Right. Hari. Do it. And Sunushka, we have a question. So can we keep the sign same and change the display N1 into display N2 and display 2 as display 1? You mean to say keep this one? No. You mean like this? N1 greater than N2. Or if N1 is greater than N2, then display N2. Right? N2 ne body. Else? Else can මොකද්ද? N1 greater than N2 ද? නෑ කියන එක. Right? නැත්නම් N1 ne body. එහෙනම් N1 display කරන්න. Is that Sunishka what you are saying?
Yes, sir.
Yes, you can do it. It's called passive programming. You can do it. If marks greater than or equal to 50, then display what today? Pass. Within inverted commas. Then නැත්නම් display fail within inverted commas. Right. Next one.
Display the grade of a student based on the marks. M is greater than or equal 75. M is greater than or equal 65. M is greater than or equal 45. m is lesser than 45 is fail.
We do this one, right? Everyone observe. Shall I erase this one today? Marks one, right? Very easy neither. Input marks, right? Then if marks greater than or equal to 75, years print A. And then output A. No, nothing. Again, you need to ask if marks greater than or equal to 65. Years, sorry, yes, up down. This is years, then output B. This B, A, they should be within inverted commas, are they? Right. Then if the marks are not greater than or equal to 65, then again you need to put another condition, right? To check whether marks are greater than or equal to 45. If that is true, then you will be outputting C. If that is false, which means marks are less than 45, obviously, right? Then output failed. Is it fail or is? Gagani, whenever the bad. On දන්නවා වෙන මොන හරි කරද්දි ෆෝන් එකේ. ටැග් ගාලා දාගන්න. Still not, still no. Right? I'm teaching IT, not chemistry or maths or science, IT. Right. So, what is it? Fail or is? අන්තිම එක මොකද්ද? fail දෙස්ද පුතේ?
Fail F.
What is it here? Fail. Right. Then it goes to the end. Either? And then it doesn't matter from which direction we go, at the end, the data flow will come to an end. Right. So here we have our flow chart, right? There are two ways to do this. We can do this by using if, normal if, or we can do this by using nested if. හරිද? අපි normal if දැම්මොත් පුතේ මේක එන්නේ මෙන්න මෙහෙම හොඳට බලා ගන්න, right? If we use the normal if, this will be like this. Start, හරිද? This will begin. Because the input marks, right? Then if marks greater than or equal to 75, yes, output A, right? Else, කියලනවා අප මොකද්ද? ඊට පස්සේ ඒක ඇතුලේ else, then again there's if condition, right? Then if that if condition is true, B. Again යාගේ else එක ඇතුලේ පුතේ තව if condition එකක් දැක්කද? මේක එන්නේ මෙහෙට යනව නේද? Because there is a if condition inside a if condition, right? So this our pseudo code, right? It will move to the right. ඒක indent වෙනවා. අපි indent තියනවනේ. ඒ ටික ටික දකුණට යනවා. So පුතේ there's a easier way, which is called nested if. ඒකට අපි කියන්නේ nested if කියලා. Nested if කියන්නේ පුතේ we are combining else with another if. We are combining else with another if, right? මෙන්න මේ විදිය. Begin, input marks if marks greater than or equal to 75, then what? Output A. Else if දැක්කද? else if no කියන්නේ else හරිද? else if දෙක එකට දැම්ම පුතේ, right? නැත්නම් මේක දෙක කඩලා ආපු මෙහෙට අදින්න වෙනවනේ. So what did I do is I put the if condition next if condition with else එකත් එක්ක. ඇයි? මොකද ඊළඟ if condition එක එන්නේ පුතේ from the no. It is created from the no, right? Next if condition is created out of else, right? එන දක්ෂා මේ මෙතන if එක ඇවිල්ලා තියෙන්නේ පුතේ else එක යටින්නේ no එක යටින්නේ. ඔය කියන්නේ else නේ. එහෙනම් else එකත් එක්ක මම ඒක දානවා. Right? You can't do this all the time. Only if you have multiple if conditions inside the else. Else එක ඇතුළේ පුතේ multiple if condition එනවා නම් විතරයි මේ බලන්න. If condition inside the else. If condition inside the else. දෙකක් තියෙනවනේ. නේද? අන්න ඒ හින්දායි else එකයි if එකයි එකට දැම්මේ. Right? Is that clear? Any questions? Any questions? අක්ෂ තේරුන්නේ නැහැ. No, right? ඔන්න බලන්න. Start එක begin. හරිද? Input marks. හරි. ඊට පස්සේ පුතේ if marks greater than or equal to 75, then yes කියන්නේ මොකද්ද? then නේ. then output A. හරි. ඊළඟට else. no කියන්නේ මොකද්ද? else. බලන්න පුතේ else එක ඇතුලේ තව if condition එකක් තියෙනව නේද? right? ඕක හරිනම් දාන්න ඕන කොහමද? I should have put it like this. else. හරි. ආයි ඇතුලේ තව if එකක්. ඔන්න else එකේ area එක ඇතුලේ inside the else area put if marks greater than or equal to 65, then කොහොමද? This is how I should have put it. That is the normal way, right? That is the normal way, and this is the nested if method. හරිද? ඒ කියන්නේ else එක if එක දෙක එකට දානවා. එහෙම දාන්නේ පුතේ else එකෙන් if එකක් ආවොත්. else එකත් එක්ක if එකක් ආවොත් විතරයි. Only if we get if with else. බලන්න මෙතන we have if condition with else නේද? else කියන්නේ නෝනේ. මෙයාගේ මෙන්න මේ condition එකේ else එකත් එක්ක පුතේ තව if එකක් ඇවිල්ලා. So we can apply the nested if. With the else of this condition, we have another if. So we can use the nested if. Nested if එකේදී වෙන්නේ මොකද්ද? else එක if එක දෙක එකට ලියනවා. else එක ඇතුලේ if එකක් තියෙනවා නම් දෙක එකට ලියනවා. නේ? Here we have else. Inside that else there is a if. And else if no space. Else if marks greater than or equal to 65, then output B. Right? හරිද? යාගේ දෙන්න එක හරි. යාගේ else එක හරි. Then again else. Inside that else there is another if condition. Else if again. Else if marks greater than or equal to 45, then output C. Again there is else. But for that else, we don't have if condition neither. Mail second if condition එකක් තියෙනවද පුතේ? නැහැ. Right? Just a display. Then I put that display. ඒක නිකන් දාන්න. Output fail. හරිද? දැන් පුතේ, how many if conditions are there? 1, 2, 3. නේද? අනියෙන් එකයි if else if එක දෙකයි. 3 if conditions. Right? End them one by one. මෙන්න මෙයාගේ end if. End if. For this one. මෙයාගේ end if. And now this one's end if. See, you have to end all the ifs. Whatever the if that you open, you have to end them, right? So අපිට අපි end කරන්නේ කොතන ඉඳන්ද? උඩ ඉඳන්ද? යට ඉඳන්ද? යට ඉඳන්. From the most closest one. ළඟම ඉන්න කවුද? එයාගේ ඉඳන්. Right? හරි. Copy this.
We want to connect them.
What is it?
Do you want to connect them?
No need to connect. Hey, mom, anyway, how the areas, right? Done? හරිද පුතේ? What is the next one?
Find the largest value from three numbers.
Right. You will try it. Yes, Naditi? Naditi, yes. Okay. Then do it. Pencil. Lamai, not a big deal. Harada, not a big deal. Keep it simple. See what comes under what. මොකක් ඇතුලේ මොකක්ද දෙන්නේ කියන එක තේරුම් ගන්න. So Right, Nandini. Sanjita done?
The last one.
Aksha Kelly. Let me see, Tarusha.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, don't we put end in this pseudo code?
Yes, we have to put in. Sorry. Tarusha, in your answer, input n1, comma n2, comma n3. If n1 greater than n2, then again there is a if ne puthe. Then if එකක් තියෙන්නේ නේද? If n1 greater than n2, then again ආපෝ අතන පුතේ n1 greater than n3 අහන්න කලින් අහන්න ඕන කොහොමද? If n1 greater than n3 කියලා. Right? අර else එකෙන් පහලක් තියෙන්නේ මොකද්ද? if එකක්. Solar selection, put the selection there. If else if n2 greater than n3, then නෙමෙයි then. හරිද? අනිත් එක පුතේ මොකද්ද මේ 1 2 කියන්නේ? and m3 එක display වෙලා නැහැ. බලමු. Good try. Let's see what's the issue here. n1 greater than n2? Yes. Yes, නම් මොකද වෙන්න ඕන? Again check whether if n1 also bigger than n3. Right? If this is yes, yes නම් මොකද වෙන්න ඕන? Display n1. දැක්කත් අර display n1, right? 1 කියලා නෙමෙයි. 1 කියන එක දැම්මොත් එක කියන අකුරයි අංකේ පෙන්නන්නේ. right? n1 කියන value එක පෙන්නන්න ඕන. display n1. No කියන්නේ මොකද්ද? n1 bigger than n2 but it is not bigger than n3. එහෙනම් n3 තමයි පුතේ ලොකු නේද? display n3. No වුණොත් මොකද වෙන්නේ? If this is no, then again you have another if condition and ask. No කියන්නේ මොකද්ද? n2 is bigger than n1 කියන්නේ. හරිද? Then again ask whether n2 is also bigger than n3.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
I have an irrelevant question to ask.
Ask me.
Sir, should it be a habit to write the pseudocode in the right side of the?
No. Mummy, just to explain it easily, right? I'm writing the pseudocode in the left and the flowchart in the right. You know that? If the flowchart is given, you don't have to write the pseudocode in the left or right. Right? Anywhere in the page, right? Just to explain only, I'm drawing the flowchart and also writing the pseudocode. You don't need both. In exam also, you will be either given the flowchart and you will be asked to convert into pseudocode. or you will be given the pseudocode and asked to convert that into Pascal law or convert that into flowchart. කොහොම තමයි එන්නේ. දෙකම එන්නේ නැහැ.
Okay, sir.
Right? So if you answer the question, whether to right, put it in left or right, doesn't matter. Right? Okay. So Hari, N1 bigger than N2? No. Then again check whether N2 is also bigger than N3. N1 N2 වඩා ලොකුද? නෑ. නෑ කියන්නේ මොකද්ද පුතේ? N2 is bigger නේ. දැන් N2 N3 ට වඩා ලොකුද? If it is yes, display N2. If it is no, නැත්තම් මොකද? නැත්තම් මෙයා මෙතනට ගියේ. Display N3. Right? Going here in the end, they will all come together. Okay. Now the one that I might have drawn earlier, Harde, you might think that it is more different than this, how it looks like, right? Oh, ඒක මං යන්නේ මැද්දේනේ. ඉඩ තිබ්බනේ හොඳට. Right? But I guarantee you පුතේ both are the same. Right? මෙතන පොඩ්ඩක් shapes තියෙන තැන් ටික වෙනස් වෙච්ච එක විතරයි උනේ, but the flow of the data is all the same, right? ඒ flow chart එකේ මේකේ flow එක දෙකම එකයි, yeah? Right. Then let's get to the pseudocode. Beginning, input, number 1, number 2, number 3. හරිනේ? ඊට පස්සේ පුතේ if number 1 bigger than number 2 නේ දැන් එයාගේ guess එකට then what? Then again there's another if condition නේද? Then again put the next if condition. If n1 is also bigger than n3, then එහෙනම් මොකද? yes නම් display n1. else දැන් බලන්න ළමයි මෙතන else එකට right else එකට මොකක්ද තියෙන්නේ? n1 bigger than n3. no නැත්තම් මොකද දෙන්න ඕන? display n, right? Then your side of this selection is over. Take your right. Yes side is මුලින්ම කරන්න, right? That side is over. Now let's get to the no side of the main selection, right? මෙයාගේ no එකට. Else, right? If n2 bigger than n3, then yes නම් මොකක්ද වෙන්න ඕන පුතේ? This yes display n2. Else නැත්තම් no display n3. So what you have to do today, you have to find where the data flows, right? දත්ත ගලා යන තැන පැත්තයි හොයාගන්න තියෙන්නේ, right? To which direction the data flows, through what the data flows, right? Right. And then now by the way I made a mistake here. බලන්න පුතේ මෙයාගේ yes එකයි no එකයි දෙකම ඉවරයි මෙතනින්, right? බලන්න if this flows to the yes side, then from the yes it is over. If you go to the yes side and then from the දෙවෙනි එකෙන් no side එකට ගියොත් from there you are over, which means this if condition need to be closed in here. And if, right? මේ if condition එක මෙතන එතන වෙන් කරන්න ඕන, right? See? It should be in here, right? ඒක මෙන්න මෙතන end කරන්න ඕන. Then this selection එයත් මෙතන ඉඳලා අපෝ මෙතනට එනවනේ, which means පුතේ it must also be in here. ඒකත් එතන end කරන්න ඕන. And then now both the yes side and the no side is over, which means your main if condition need to be closed, right? Okay, lamai don't draw this. දැන් මේක ලියපු ළමයින්ට මේකේ condition එක තේරුන්නේ නැහැ. ඇයි? ලියන්න හදිසි. හරිද? දැන් මම ඇහුවොත් එහෙම if I ask why didn't we end all the if conditions together? Can someone explain to me? Pulonda.
So it
Hiromi?
will
What is it?
flow till the end of the chart.
Yes, in the previous one පුතේ අරද එකකින් අනිත් condition එකට ඒ condition එකකින් අනිත් condition එක ඒ condition එකකින් අනිත් condition එක එහෙමනේ ගියේ in here, right? So in the previous one පුතේ to get to the end you have to go through all those things නේද ඒද 75 greater than 75 then A නැත්තම් again go to the next selection, right? So meaning the first selection is never over. First selection එක ඉවරද නැහැ. ඒකේ no එකට ගියොත් පුතේ ඒකේ no එකෙන් තව if එකක්. ඒකේ no එකෙන් ගියොත් ඒකේ no එකට තව if එකක්. right? ඒකයි පුතේ අපි if එකෙන් if එකට ඇතුළට ගිය හින්දා තමයි අපි if එකෙන් if එක cross කර කර. මේකේ එහෙම නැහැ. right? මේකේ එහෙම තියෙනවද? බලන්න. Do we have that in here? මේකේ එහෙම තියෙනවද? දැන් හොඳට බලන්න ඕන පුතේ. right? අපි මෙයාගේ ear side එකට ගියා. right? So when you go to the ear side, එකට ගියා. right? When you go to the ear side, there is another if condition. See, there is another if condition. හරි. එයාගේ ears එක මොකද්ද? n1 greater than n3. ears none display n1. Okay. If it is no, display n3. එයා ඉවරද? ඔව්, එයා ඉවරයි. එහෙනම් මේ selection එක ඉවරයි. මේ selection මෙන්න මෙයා ඉවරයි. මෙයානේ මේ. This one is over. End if that. හරි. End if. ඒ කවුද? මෙන්න මෙයා. නේ? If n1 greater than n3 මෙයානේ. හරි. එයා ඉවරයි. Then එයා ඉවරයි කියන්නේ පුතේ. එතනින් ඉවරයි. අපි යනවා කෙලින්ම end එක. right? හරි. ඒ පැත්තට ගියේ නැහැ. We are not going to that direction, right? We are going to the else. If you go to the else, මේ පැත්තට ගියොත් n2 greater than n3. If n2 greater than n3, right? Yes, display n2. No, display n3. එතනින් ඒකත් ඉවරනේ. හරි. එහෙනම් ඒකත් පුතේ එතන ඉවර කරලා දාන්න. Once that is also over, මේ yes main එකේ yes එකත් ඉවරයි. Main එකේ no side is also over, which means the main if condition is completed. Put the end if for the end if condition. Now you got it? අක්ෂ තේරුන්නේ නැහැ. හරි. මේ බලන්න. හරි. Lamai, are you done copying this? First copy it. Because I'm going to erase it and I'm going to draw the flow chart, the two flow charts. Right? I'm going to draw the two flow charts, this one and the previous one, and then I will compare. First copy this. Aksha, make copy kargan do. Lamai, don't use the ruler for the flow charts. Oh, video. Naditi, Sanjuta, Senitma, Matisha, Ayansa, Sunishka, everyone, keep the videos on.
Sir, should we draw the flow charts again?
No need to draw the flow charts. Only the pseudo codes. Flow charts you have already drawn today. Are they? Yes. End if දෙකක් තියෙනවා. end if දෙකක් තියෙන අයන්සා. කලින් එකේ මතකද? If n2 greater than n3 කියලා තිබ්බ condition එක. ඒකේ end if එක තමයි මේ. ඊට පස්සේ අර උඩම තිබ්බ condition එක. එයාගේ end if එක තමයි මේ. Now you got it. For each if condition we have to put end if නේ. Right? So are you done with this? අක්ෂා කියලා දෙන වෙලේ ලියාගත්ත නේද? නේ? ඉරේස් කරා. සංජිත are you done?
Yes, sir.
Sir, can you please?
Too slow.
No, sir, I have a screenshot. It's
Okay. Right. Harathapati, if number 1 is bigger than number 2, yes, then number 1 is bigger than also number 3. Yes, එන number 1 තමයි ලොකුම, නැත්නම් number 3 තමයි ලොකුම. ඒ පැත්තෙන් ගියොත් ඒක ඉවරයි. හරිද? Okay අක්ෂය, ඒ පැත්තෙන් ගියොත් ඒක ඉවරයි. Well done. Right. No. No කියන්නේ මොකද්ද? N1 දැන් මෙයාගේ S side එක ඉවරයි. Right? දැක්කද පුතේ මේ ear side එකෙන් ගියොත් එයා ඉවරයි. මේ selection, right? In the first selection, you go to the ear side of the first selection. Then you will find the second selection. The second selection පුතේ there's a ear side and there's a no side. දෙක ඉවර connect වෙනව නේද මෙතන? Right? Connect වෙනවා කියන්නේ මොකද්ද? That this selection is over. Right? So there's a end if there. මෙතන එහෙමද පුතේ? ඈ? නෑ. මෙතන මෙයාගේ no එකට ගියොත් එතනින් තමයි selection එකක්. From that no there's another selection. From that no there's another one. Right? So it goes one down නේද? එකෙන් එක පහළට again and again it goes down, right? As a selection inside a selection continuously until the end. අවසානයේ දක්වාම. Right? මෙතන එහෙම නෑ. yes එකෙන් ගියත් no එකෙන් ගියත් කතා ඉවරයි. answer එකේන වැඩේ ඉවරයි. Right? Okay. Then now no. If it is no, then again there's another if condition. N2 bigger than N3. N1 N2 ට වඩා ලොකුද? No. Which means එහෙනම් N2 තමයි ලොකු, right? එහෙනම් පුතේ then again check whether N2 is bigger than N3. If N2 is bigger than N3, yes, then you can say display N2. If it is no, නැත්තම් මොකද පුතේ? දැන් ඉස්සෙල්ලා මම ඔය ළමයිට මේක මෙතනට කනෙක්ට් කරලා පෙන්නවනේ. මොකද same thing, right? හරි. එහෙම ඕනේ නැහැ. ගන්න තව display එක. එහෙනම් display N3. එහෙනම් ඒකත් ඉවරයි. Right? So both selections are over separated. Both selections, these two selections, they are ended separately. Right? To whatever the side you go, these two selections are ended separately. Right? So finally you have the end, and to the end you have to bring this one also. Right? Yeah, gain on a method. Right? When again 9 up here, but I integrate a line negative. Right? So balance put this if condition and this if condition both are terminated separately. So that's why we are ending them separately. But here, are they, so when you go from the yes side and when you go from the no side, are they joined here? Are they ended here, Aksha? No, they are not. Right? This one leads to another if condition. And then again, these two are no. Again another if condition. And now under this one, is there another if condition? No. Then ඔක්කොම පුතේ එකට අවිල end උනා නේද මෙතන? එහෙනම් කට්ටිය වෙන් කරලා දාන්න. End if තුනම දාන එක. Now you got it. මෙතන පුතේ, right? Either your side and the no side, they are not connected together, which means this selection is not over. මෙයාට යනවා. මෙයාත් overද නෑ. මෙයාට යනවා. මෙයාත් overද නෑ. right? අවසානයේ තමයි පුතේ, right? මෙන්න no side එකෙන් ආපු ටික, මෙන්න yes එකෙන් ආපු ටික, they are joined together at the end. So we are ending this one, right? All together. End if. Here එහෙම නෑ. මේ selection එකේ then එකට ගියොත්, right? If you go to the then side, yes side of this selection, you have a separate selection which is over, which you can terminate, which you can end if on the spot. Selling life insurance again, on the spot terminated. Right? If you go to the no side of the main selection, as you can see, the second selection is terminated on the spot. End if kara. Then pute both the yes side and the no side is over of this selection. Main selection එකේ yes එකක් ඉවරයි, no එකක් ඉවරයි. Then put the second if condition at the bottom so that the main one is also over. අයන් සෑව ප්‍රශ්නයක් ඇයි දෙකක් නේද? ඇයි දෙකක් කිය? දෙකක් පුතේ. මෙයාටයි මෙයාටයි. top එක්කෙනාටයි. Got it answer? Right? හරි නේද ළමයි? The difference. Why we are terminating them in different places? Yes එකයි no එකයි connect වුණොත් එතන end කරා. That's all. Got it නදිදි? Sunishka, Sanjita, Harish, right? Nitya, right? Okay. So you don't have to copy this. Right? Make copy කරගන්න ඕනේ. What is the next question that we have? Iran question again.
the smallest number out of three numbers.
Smallest number. Hari, do it. Now you know. Alimegama, what to find the smallest number. Do it. Done? Done? What is the next question, lamai? Aragama conditions ටික මාරු කරන්න දීන්නේ. Right? Tell me what's the next question?
Find whether number is odd or even.
Tarusha, again you have an end if end if දාලා තියෙනවා. In the end, Tarusha, you are missing one end if. Main if එක end කරලා නැහැ. And also Tarusha, when you display n1, n3, n2 ඒවා n1, n2, n3 කියන්නේ පුතේ they also have values. හරිද? But when you put inverted commas, display n1 මම මේ display n1, n2 inverted commas දාලා තියෙනවද නැහැ? Why? Because n1, n2, n3 they have values. Whatever that doesn't have value only Tarusha, we put the inverted commas. තේරෙනවද? ඇයි? මොකද inverted commas දැම්ම පුතේ ඒකේ ඒ විදිහටම පේනවා. දැන් වාගේ n3 එකට වා 10 දැම්මොත් n1 2 n5 10 sorry n1 2 n2 5 n3 10 n3 එක ලොකුම එක කියලා හිතන්න. But if you put inverted commas to display inverted commas n3 n3 කියන අකුරු දෙක විතරයි display වෙන්නේ. 10 නෙමෙයි. Understood Tarusha?
Yes, sir.
Good. So what is the next question? What's the next question? Go. Hiromi, can balan.
Find whether the number is odd or even.
Piece of cake. Do that. Hold on. That's homework. Next one. අද කරන්නේ නැහැ ඔක. What's the next question?
Display hello world 10 times.
Display hello world 10 times. But before that, I think I have given that electricity bill.
Yes, homework.
Do the electricity bill. Do the electricity bill one. It's a selection one. Do it now. The electricity bill one is selection one, right? සංජිත ඒක මම දීලා තියෙන්නේ repeat වෙන්නද or under selection? Look at the flow chart. Is it repeating?
So there, I haven't written the question proper.
But time until midnight. Huh? Hiromi go ඒක repeating or what? No. එක පැත්තකින් උඩට යනවද පුතේ? flow chart එක. Huh? From one side of the selection, does it go up? That's how you find it whether it's a selection or repetition. Sunishka, is it a repetition or selection? Here I have the first question. Now it's a selection. It's a normal selection. Do it. Do it. Sanjit, I didn't discuss that flow chart, the Pute. That is the homework last week. නේද? ඒක තමයි homework එක ගිය සතියේ ඉස්සර සතියේ මම දීපු.
Last week homework. Sir didn't give one.
And when I asked that I have given any homework. Okay. So, right, Tarusha sent me the question. You have to calculate the electricity bill. The input customer name, current reading, previous reading. System calculate the number of units used by deducting the previous reading from the current reading. CR minus PR තමයි පුතේ number of units used. හරිද? If the number of units is less than 30, per unit cost is 5. If it is 30 or greater than 30, 7 rupees per. Hurry. Output name, total bill, and the number of units. Hurry. Don't write, first observe. Input, what are the inputs today? Name of the customer, right? Current reading, CR, previous reading, PR, right? Then you have to calculate the units used. Units used is equal to current reading minus previous reading. And that's the process. Then, on the units used right? How many units we have used for the period? Then, another if units used are less than 30, period right? It is years. Then bill equals units used into 5. No. What do you mean by no? No can no can use කරපු units ගාන either it is 30 or greater than 30, right? If it is 30 පුතේ එහෙනම් කොහොමද අපි කරන්නේ, right? Then the bill will be, if it is 30 or greater than 30, penalty උත් එක්කනේ වදින්නේ නේද, right? So bill will be 29 into 5. 29 into 5. දැන් පුතේ 35 units use කරලා නම් පළවෙනි 29ට පහ ගානනේ. 30 or above 7 rupees per unit, right? So which means for the first 29 units, 35 units use කරලා කියන්නේ පුතේ obviously more than 30 කියන්නේ මොකද්ද? 30 වලට අඩු නැහැ කියන්නේ මොකද්ද? Either it's 30 or greater than 30. Which means the number of units you have used is over 29. නේද? එහෙනම් බය නැතුව for the first 29 multiplied by 5. Then you have to find the extra number of units you have used, right? ඒක කොහොමද වෙන්නේ? How do you calculate the extra number of units used? ඒක එකතු කරන්න ඕනේ මේකට පුතේ. කොහොමද ඒක හොයන්නේ? Right? From the units used, you subtract 29. ඇයි ඒ? Because for the first 29 units පුතේ you have calculated 5 rupees නේ. පහ ගානේ calculate කරානේ. එහෙනම් first 29 units පුතේ use කරපු units ගානේ subtract කරන්න. Then you will get the extra number of units you have used. You have used 35 units. Let's say units used is 35 minus 29. හරිද? For the first 29 units. කීයක් වැඩිපුර use කරලා තියෙනවද? 6 units. අන්න ඒ 6ට පුතේ කීය ගානද අපි බලන්න? 7 rupees, right? This into 7 rupees ගාන, right? Then both of them come together and display output name UU bill and in program. Understood? Any questions, Pude?
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
So why do we use there 29?
මොකද පුතේ 30 වුණත් penalty එකක් දිනව නේද? එහෙම නේද කියලා තියෙන්නේ? Ready? If number of units used
Yes, sir.
is less than 30 නේ. එහෙනම් 30 කියන්නේ 30 බෑ. 30 වුණොත් එතන ඉඳන් ගහනවා රුපියල් 7 ගානේ. Right? For the first 29 තමයි පුතේ 5 ගානේ. Right? 30ට අඩුවෙන් less than 30. Less than 30 කියන්නේ 29. 29 වෙනකම් පුතේ 5 rupees. එතනින් උඩ 7 rupees. Right? Right. Got this? Now copy the flow chart and write the pseudocode for this. අමාරු නෑ මේක ලේසි. Copy the flow chart and write the pseudocode for this. Done? Right, Sunishka? Right. I'm going to begin. Input. Name. CR. CR. Let's use equal CR minus CR. If units use less than 30, then well equals units use into 5. Another yes, no. Else, then if the units use less than 30, then what? Will equals units use minus 29 and right. And before you end the program, right? Before you end the program, you have to display what? Output, customer name, units use, bill, and then end the program. See, isn't that easy? Right?
So what is the word before output name?
Output name, method end if. The end of this if.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, Uday.
Sir, can't we write output name, units use bill, after that bill equals units use into 5? There can't we write that same thing?
You mean this one in here before you end if?
No, after bill equals units used into 5.
You mean the same thing in here?
Yes, sir.
Then you have to put the same thing after bill equal 29 into 5 plus units use minus 29 into 7. If you are displaying it separately, just put one statement for that, one instruction, right? Do the calculation, close the if selection, right? Close the selection, and at the end, output the name with the number of units used and the bill. Otherwise, Sanjutha, when the method else එකකට output එකකුයි මෙන්න මෙතන if එකකට separate output you will have to put. But lazy selection to the calculation at the end. At the end of selection, once you finish the selection, once you terminate the selection, end it, Then put the output before you end the program. Lamai, Thursday 9 to 11, right? I have put that into the schedule also. I'll put a message also in the WhatsApp group. Huh? Right, done? Okay. Has everyone finished copying this? Right? Are you all done? Okay. Then we're going to finish the class for the day. Right? Thank you all for joining. Lamai, if you have any questions, send me a message. And right, tonight until midnight. Right? Until midnight, you must complete the note and send it to me. Otherwise, I will be giving your parents a call and I will have to question them why you haven't completed the note. Right? Alright. Okay then, everyone, have a nice day. Bye bye. You'll have a lot of work to do, neither. So you better get started now. Bye bye. God bless you all. Busar nai.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Have a nice
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.